The White House has described the hearings as an epic embarrassment for Democrats, and certainly there were times when his performance did seem a little halting.
I'm sorry, what was the question? And I'll leave it with the report. I take your question.
He appeared a little confused about some of the questions and some of the content of his own report. But he did what the Department of Justice asked. He stayed well within the script, venturing very rarely outside the parameters of the 448-page report.
That's what it says in the report, yes. And I stand behind the report.
Democrats looking for a performance in which Mr. Mueller would read dramatic excerpts from his own report failed to materialize. He said very little. They did most of the talking.
Did the president refuse a request to be interviewed by you and your team?
Yes.
Yes. And is it true that you tried for more than a year to secure an interview with the president?
Yes.
No real new revelations came out. The best that could be said from Democrats' point of view was that they got Robert Mueller to sit there and say, yes, he did not have a real conclusion on whether Donald Trump obstructed justice or not, but he would have said if he did.
What he's doing is not obstructing justice. He is pursuing justice. You perpetuated injustice.
Republicans and conservatives who are defending Donald Trump, they firmly believe that this still was essentially an exoneration. This may close Robert Mueller's segment of the investigation of Donald Trump. It's not going to end the politics of this.
I don't think anybody could have done a good performance. He had no material.
People who think Donald Trump committed a crime, who think he should be impeached, probably still think that after this.
The president wanted to fire you because you were investigating him for obstruction of justice. Isn't that correct?
That's what it says in the report, yes.
It is exceptionally unlikely that the president would be indicted for a conspiracy linked to Russian collusion or obstruction of justice. This hearing has certainly not increased the risk for Donald Trump. If anything, it may have decreased it. The Democrats had to move this needle. The public, so far, is against impeachment. This didn't make that more likely. To the contrary, the hearing sort of piddled out. After 6 hours, even the members seem exhausted.